That was a fun little ode to slackerism. That was Blob Zombie by Diet Sig off of their 2017 album Swear I'm Good at This. The lyrics, I want to be the best and I don't want to get out of bed, contrast each other because to be the best you have to work hard and you can't just stay in bed. But that's slackerism in a nutshell. You're supposed to relate because you don't really want to do much. I don't really want to do much either, so I can relate, but if you want to be the best, you got to work harder. That's how the best become the best. We're listening to that today because we have a song from the Magnetic Fields from 2017 up in competition today. In fact, we've got two songs from 50 Song Memoir going head to head from almost 2 decades apart from each other in his lifespan. Hi, my name is Bean, and you're watching Battle of the Band. We're on day 35 of the Magnetic Fields Part 2 tournament, and that is match 29 in round 2. If you're new here and you're wondering what a Magnetic Fields Part 2 tournament is, let me fill you in. We took every single song that the Magnetic Fields released between the years 2000 and 2024, and we threw them into a single elimination style tournament. Now those songs are doing battle and head-to-head competition until one remains in the end, and that's the very best song that the Magnetic Fields released within that 25-year time span. The reason we picked that 25-year segment is because we've already done all of their stuff from the 90s, which was essentially the first half of their discography so far. We'll of course do another tournament in a few more albums, maybe in 5 years when the Magnetic Fields has 2-3 more albums out that are like 50 songs each. We're going to be starting off today with 69, Judy Garland. 69, of course, referencing 1969, not the, perverted act, you internet perverts. Essentially, each song on this album represents a year in Stephen Merritt's life. So this one is about 1969, when he was 4 years old. According to Genius.com, this song draws a connection between the death of actress and gay icon Judy Garland on June 22nd, 1969, and the Stonewall riots of June 28th that same year, generally considered to be the start of the gay liberation movement. Genius.com also says that it ought to be noted that a link between those two events has been roundly dismissed. Bob Kohler, a gay rights activist who was at the riots, said this of the purported relationship. When people talk about Judy Garland's death having anything much to do with the riot, that makes me crazy. The street kids faced death every day. They had nothing to lose, and they couldn't have cared less about Judy. We're talking about the kids who were 14, 15, 16. Judy Garland was the middle-aged darling of the middle-class gays. I get upset about this because it trivializes the whole thing. So Bob Kohler probably doesn't like this song so much. Its competition today is 81, How to Play a Synthesizer. 81, of course, being a shortened version of 1981. This was from when he was 16 years old. He being Stephen Merritt, of course, as I mentioned earlier. Genius.com has nothing to say about this song. But knowing that I love Magnetic Fields' synthesizer work, I'm excited to hear it. But let's get started with 69, Judy Garland.
The first brick the drag king threw to draw blood from the boys in blue. Said here lies Judy Garland on it. It flew through historic air. Even Taylor Mead was there, and Allen Ginsberg wrote a sonnet. One day after the funeral, stones flew over the Stonewall, Judy Garland. Halfway through her tell-all memoirs, who flew up into the stars, Judy Garland. Judy Garland set us free. We tried to drive to Woodstock, but our little blue bug couldn't cut through that last 100 miles of traffic. Love still dared not to speak in l'année erotique. Shitem was banned as
That was a good one. I like the way the vocals were in general. I like the lyrics in there. They were fun. I also liked that horn that would play every once in a while. Da-da-da-da-da. It's a pretty cool sound. Um, let's see how 81, how to play the synthesizer stands up.
Take a single oscillator, producing a drone. Send it to the wave shaper, altering the tone. This can be a triangle, sawtooth or a square. Modulate the pulse width, nobody will care. This is how to play the synthesizer. This is how to play the synthesizer. Now go to the filter bank, low, high, middle, notch, middle with the cutoff point. Pour yourself a scotch. Modern filters also play all by themselves. It sounds like you're torturing little bells. This is how to play the synthesizer. This is how to play the synthesizer. Next, let's shape the envelope, aka ADSO. Detect a key sustained release, which means how loud you are. 1 millisecond to the next, whether you plug or lurch, or ooze like an organist in avenues in church. This is how to play the synthesizer. This is how to play the synthesizer. Now you play the synthesizer. Don't be lazy now. Make it hiss like rattlesnakes, or move like a cow. Crash like 100 marbles, smashing on the floor. You can make 1,000 sounds never heard before. This is how to play the synthesizer. This is how to play the synthesizer.
That one was really cool. I like the very descriptive lyrics on how to play the synthesizer while sounding like something Kraftwerk would put out. Very heavy on the synths. Everything was a synthesizer in there, and I love the playing around with the synthesizers in there. I'm just gonna give that one to 81, how to play the synthesizer. I thought 69, Judy Garland was a fun enough song, but I'm a sucker for the magnetic field synthesizer stuff, and when he's just singing about a synthesizer and playing around with it, I really enjoy that. Stephen Merritt, keep doing more of that. Like this video if you like the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share it with anyone you know who might be into this kind of content, and let me know down in the comments which of these two songs you would have chosen if it were you on the hot seat today. That's all the Magnetic Fields Part 2 action we've got going for the day, but please join me in just a little bit when we get down with some more The Smiths tournament action for the day. Until then, I hope you all have a great night, fantastic afternoon, and a wonderful morning. Thanks for watching. Bye.